Hi, this is Isaac, Group Project Part 2. Um, the next Nexus API with this is our setup, the group setup. Now with all the tests, sacrifice, um, the servers, connectors, and routes. So here, here are all the routes of all our endpoints, the views of our collections in the database, the views, the users registration, events. And here is my swagger.json document where it shows all the validations and all status and data validations. So by the time I won't show a lot, I'll go on and show you the rendered page. The rendered page here. I'll show you the home page. This is the home page where it shows all the content of the Swagger UI. So when I click here, I'll go on and be redirected to the Swagger UI page where it shows all the endpoints for all collections in the database and their endpoints. So all collections we have the 4 collections. We have the events, venues, users, and then the registrations with all endpoints expected working. So since we were required to authenticate the app this week, yeah, I'll go on and first test the get that is not protected. When I execute, I'll come to see that all data is well fetched, and I'll go on and get an ID here, random ID, to test whether any other endpoint is working before being authenticated. So I'll try a delete to see whether it can delete a certain document if not authenticated, and I'll get a 401 error status, and this is unauthorized site. Please log in. So here it shows that the error handling is working okay. There is no sensitive endpoints are not working before being authenticated. I don't know whether I should try another one, but I think it's all good to go. Since I'm beating, we're running to beat time, so I'll try to not to make time go that far. So I'll try to log in first so that I can test other things. So I'll come here and since we decided to use GitHub to authenticate the app, and click on this button, I'll be redirected to the home page. This is where to go back to code this home page back, and then I'll click again to see the documentation. So when I get on my events, execute, I'll see like I'm having 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 documents in my events. But I'll come and do a post. Since I've finished to authenticate, I'll come and do a post. Price is a number, not a string, so I'll try to change the value of price to maybe $56. And what else? Published status. I'll show you published. Now let me say upcoming. Let me say upcoming, and when I execute, I'm expecting to get error status code to 0 or 1, meaning it has been successfully placed. So they have been 8 documents, but now when I come to execute again, there should be 9 documents, and here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. So meaning it's working okay. And I'll still test a port with this random ID. A post, we've seen it working okay. Then a port, I'll try out the ID. And I'll say I'll change this. Oh, and then when I tried to, this ID was, it belonged to Lila Masaka Digital Art, and then I'll upgrade it to, I'll upgrade it to, let me say, annual tech day. So when I execute, I'll get the response 201, meaning it has been successfully updated. And when I come to execute here, we shall look for Lila Masaka. Shall look for what? Yeah, annual tech. No. It was annual tech day. Yes, so here it's well updated. To the due to the status 201 that was shown down there. So it meaning all endpoints are working okay. And now I'll go on and show you the validation error and responses. So here we were, I was like creating prices and number. So I want to show you a error handling. So this is a number, and I'll say put there the word 10 instead of putting there 10 and execute. So I'll get bad error cause a number, we use a string, not a number, in price. As we were creating it, I had to put 10, not 10. I had to put 10 as a number, not 10. And so I'll go on and, I execute again. So, and it will show 200 error status code response. So it means it is very, very okay and okay and okay. So all endpoints are working okay. With very as required, they are all working okay. And all endpoints are working, sensitive endpoints are working. as we have authorized the app. So these are all the collections for the time being. I want to be able to test them all, test all endpoints, but I know they are working okay. And I'll show you what else. They are working okay, and I'll show you what I collaborated in. So I'll show you the Trello board. So I personally, I was able to create even before I show you render. I was able to cards were deleted. I was able to create all the collections. I was the one responsible for creating up data in the database in the campus, the MongoDB database. So I was the one responsible, and I was the one I collaborated in writing code tests for the endpoints. And I think yeah, I created app motors for routes and users too. Uh, After I tested, I tested the endpoints, and I'll go on and test them here. I'll go on and test them here. Yeah, test. So let me see as we are testing endpoints whether they are working okay. So yeah, we use jest. So playing a bit, but let's wait and see. So we are still testing the endpoints. Let's wait for them to complete. So here they are. They are. Yeah. So now 50, 50 and 50, 50 passed, and in total they are 50. So now it shows they are all working very, very okay. Nothing and nothing lags, nothing like, and it's well working okay. So I think that's all for now. All things are going okay as intended. Um, I go on and show you what I collaborated in. I created the models and rules, and so many things I did. So my group was there to help me. I think that's why we've come up with such a cool work. And I think this will be the end. Thank you.